Please make welcome John Sidle.
I got a song by Tom Russell about two horse thieves who made the fatal mistake of going into the wrong bar. Two men rode in from the south one rainy autumn night, the sky above, the mud below. They walked into the deacon's bar. They was Mexican by sight, the sky above and the mud below. They threw a horsehair bridle down, says, we trade this for whiskey rounds. The deacon slams a bottle down, and the two men start to drinking. Now their hair was long and black, tied up behind their ears, the sky above, the mud below. And their faces were identical, like a man beside a mirror, the sky above and the mud below. Oh, someone whispered, that beats all. There wanted posters on the wall. Two brothers, name of Sandoval, horse thieves from Boquias. Now the bridle and the belts they wore were braided gray and black, the sky above, the mud below. The color of a roan horse once belonged to Deacon Black, the sky above and the mud below. Was the fastest horse for miles around, stolen from the old fairgrounds. A month ago outside of town, they tracked but never found them. Now the deacon, he was a preacher who had fallen hard from grace, the sky above and the mud below. He owned the bar and a string of quarter horses that he raced, the sky above and the mud below. You know, deacon, he could drink and curse, though he still quoted sacred verse. He was sheriff, judge, he owned a hearse, a man that you do not anger. Oh, sky above and the mud below, the wind and rain, the sleet and snow. Two horse thieves from old Mexico, drinking hard and singing. One brother, he spoke English, deacon's choirs is to his work, the sky above and the mud below. Mister, we braid horsehair into bridles, ropes and quartz, the sky above and the mud below. You know, this fine bridle I did make from roan horse killed by leg bone break. He's horsehair meat now, horsehair steak. Well, we cleaned him to the bone. How these brothers must have been, or didn't know who they were, the sky above and the mud below. Now the deacon's face grew darker as he measured every word, the sky above and the mud below. You horsehair braiding sons of bitches, you stole my claim to earthly riches. Someone go and dig a ditch, there may well be a hanging. One brother reached inside his shirt, looking for his gun, sky above and the mud below. Too late, for Deke had whirled around his sawed-off Remington, the sky above and the mud below. Oh, the brothers raised their hands and sneered, and Deke was grinning from ear to ear. He said, court's in session, hear ye hear, yours truly is presiding. Now the trial commenced and ended quick. They didn't have a hope the sky above and the mud below. Deke says, we'll cut your hair now, boys, and you can build yourself a rope, the sky above and the mud below. The Old Testament, it says somewhere, eye for eye and hair for hair. Covet not thy neighbor's mare. I believe it's Revelations. Now the fancy horsehair bridle, it still hangs on Deacon's wall, the sky above and the mud below. Next to the wadded poster of the brothers Sandoval, the sky above and the mud below. And the twisted rope so shiny black, the artifact that broke their necks, their craftsmanship he did respect. But they should have stuck to braiding. Oh, the sky above, the mud below, the wind and rain, the sleet and snow. Oh, the deacon's hearse a-rollin' slow in the first blue light of morning. Thank you, folks.